Oh no. No, no, no. I remember that noise.
Sit,
Oh
you idiot.
no. I didn't realise it was the same folk. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't know. I didn't even click. I really hope this isn't the same guy talking, telling me everything today. Please, don't let it be. Please. This is who's gonna get the girl. This is probably gonna be brilliant. Hey, that's alright. You wake up nice and early, the sun is shining brightly this... Oh, fuck's sake. I might read that. You jump out of bed, next you, drop to the floor and do some press-ups and sit-ups, go to the bathroom and freshen up, go back to bed, it's still early, the day can wait, go straight to the kitchen to arrange some breakfast without even brushing your teeth, throw on some clothes and go straight to the cafe to buy some breakfast without even brushing your teeth or showering. Go to the bathroom and freshen up. Head off to the bathroom to brush your teeth and bathe. Okay. Oh, you're not going to show me that, no? I do some exercise and stretches. After freshening up, you immediately work up a sweat, performing some well-executed exercises. Invigorating. Next, you go to the cafe to buy some breakfast. It's a beautiful day outside. Rays of bright morning sun bathe you in warmth as soon as you step out. It feels good to be alive. Not far to the cafe, so you set off on foot. The streets are quiet before the sound of birdsong, occasionally accompanied by the sound of passing motor vehicles. Jesus Christ. On your journey you pass a pretty girl walking a dog. Now there's a reason to be happy, you think to yourself. She was what the fuck? That is a monster. She was kinda cute. She seemed to exude pure happiness. Slurp. I like to be her dog. She could take me out to play as many times a day as she wanted. Who the fuck makes this? Who writes this shite? You arrive at the cafe, warm with the morning sun and feeling unusually confident, almost as if you know that something special is about to happen. Anything happening? Alright. Hiya honey, and what can I do for you? Once inside, you head straight to the counter to order your breakfast. What kind of cafe is this? That's like a laundrette for outside. Cereal bars and fruit, bacon, egg, sausage, beans, hash browns, mushrooms, the full works, couple of slices of toast marmalade, curry sauce on fries, oh yeah. Right, now that's weird, because I'm sure the people that make this game are British. Well, English, you know what I mean. Curry sauce is quite a British thing to get in, like, you know, cafes and all that, and chippies, and but then to say fries, this isn't America, so what's going on here? Plus, when you're like bacon, egg, sausage, beans, hash browns, mushrooms, that's a full English. Oh no, it's not got fried tomato, it's not the full. Just give some fucking. Give some cereal bars and fruit. Alright. While your order is prepared, you turn and look around to see where to sit. It's a small cafe with only 4 tables. You notice that one of the tables sits a delectable young lady. This day is shaping up to be rather interesting already. You ponder if you should ask her whether she minds if you join her. Just as you make up your mind to approach her, your order is completed and past you. What great timing, things seem to be falling into place nicely. Armed with your breakfast, you summon your boldest demeanour and stride forth. Meanwhile, outside, to be or not to be, that is the question. Haha, it was a wee joke there. Haha, dog doesn't think like that in real life. Oh, right, look at this monstrosity. She looks like when Bianca Beauchamp, or Beauchamp, I don't know how you pronounce it, she's French Canadian, when Bianca Beauchamp, who's a white woman, was done up to look like a black woman. Do you know what I'll do? Right now, boom, just there. An image should have come up on the video to show you the comparison. So there you go. That's the two of them side by side. See what I mean? The likeness. Terrifying. Giggles. May I join you? She looks at you, blushes slightly, smiles and says, I'd like that. Right, stupid question. Right, stupid question. Can black people blush? I'm being serious. I don't know if... I know it sounds stupid, but it's like... You never heard somebody saying to a black person, oh, you got a beamer? You know what I mean? I'm not being racist, I'm asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Sound like fucking Bill Burr here. Bill, is it racist if... I don't think black people could blush. Maybe she's no black. Maybe she's just tanned, I don't know. Right, I'm taking up too much of your valuable time here. Let's get back to playing this smashing game. Jesus Christ, what is with the proportions on these? Look at her outside! Is that the Doug saying you are so embarrassing? As you take a seat, you muse quietly. Breakfast with a pretty girl, life is good. You wonder what she's having and look down to see. Oh Christ. Looks good, doesn't it? I bet you want some. You want to reach out and taste one of my extra sweet coffee supremes, don't you? Ah, coffee because it's like the same colour as her skin and it's kind of talking about her tits. What's your name? My name is Kaya. Kaya. Is that the woman who's... I wonder if anyone would... Aye, folk will notice your arse. I can nearly see your anus hen. Go home. Do you like my name? It's a lovely name for a lovely girl. Yes, I like it. It's okay. No, it reminds me of someone I hate. Yes, it's a lovely name for a lovely girl. Oh, fuck, skip that. Did she get food poisoning? Is that what that face is? Tell me more about yourself. 20 years old. That sounds like a very good age to be. Wow, that old. I didn't realise you were so young. Sounds like a good age to be. How old are you? Imagine actually replying with that. What age are you in? Oh, I'm 20, it's a great age. Oh, aye, 20 is a good age. What age are you? I'm 20 to 25. 20 to 25. Our ages are not that dissimilar. I bet there are lots we can talk about. Let's start by me telling you more about me. I would like that very much. I'm a student. What are you studying? Nothing's happening. I'm a student studying mathematics. It's my birthday is in August. Which date? The 9th. Excuse me a second while I get myself a mouthful of hot dog. Yeah, sure, go for it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this will fill me up alright. This is so good it shouldn't be allowed. Just look, just do what everybody's expecting. Just take the hot dog, lift her skirt, just shove it up her arse. Look at your mouth. Close your fucking mouth when you're chewing. Don't talk with your mouth full. And if it's with the guy with the question mark now, is he eating a peach? He's a peach outside. Favourite colour's yellow. I'm supposed to remember this then, I bet you. Is that him slipping on the dog shite? I look how much of a fright he got. His stern face just... My god, I've slipped. So I take it I have to remember things, because if you noticed, whenever it's like a piece of information she's giving me, something's going on in the background. So her name's Kaya, she's 20, maths, and her favourite colour's yellow. I'll say my favourite colour also. Giggles. That's rank, some dog owners are just so inconsiderate. I'm wearing my best sandals and everything. Best sandals. Gymnastics. Right. Dancing. Favourite food is poultry? Who says that? You say chicken? My favourite food is poultry? Apart from at breakfast time, I only ever drink mineral water. That's enough about me, tell me about you. You spend some time telling about yourself, you are brutally honest, even speaking of bad traits. Humble, polite, careful not to say anything too shocking. No, careful not to say anything too shocking. Anything too shocking. Don't say anything too shocking. Shocking doesn't want anything said to him. Lie through your teeth in an attempt to impress her. Humble! Go for humble. I think you are sweet, let's go out on a date. You ask her out on a date, she accepts. You arrange to meet up at a nightclub later. You can't believe your luck. This was exciting. You had felt that today was going to be special. It seems you hadn't been wrong. You excitedly bid her a good afternoon and tell her that you look forward to meeting her later on. She blushes slightly and she tells you that she also looks forward to it. You thank the cafe girl, then exit, being sure to execute your most refined swagger. Time is tight, do you? Go home and spend the rest of the day grooming yourself, spend the rest of the day shopping for flowers and chocolates, continue with your day's busy schedule, leaving yourself just enough time to get ready. I'll go home and spend the rest of the day grooming myself. The day passes swiftly. Before you know it, it's time to go on your date. You are very excited. Funky Nights, that sounds like a brilliant club. What the fuck is she? Does she think she's in the Matrix? She approaches me and you see her standing quietly. She did to me. She looks stunning. Stunning doesn't always mean a good thing. You never hear of someone saying, I was so happy, I was stunned. Do you know what I mean? She looks stunning in the sense that you wouldn't know what the fuck to say to somebody that wore that to a club. On seeing you, her face lights up and she calls out to you in waves. After a few bold steps, she greets her warmly with a kiss to each cheek. She takes your arm, you head inside. Oh, that was just a jacket, disguising an even more ridiculous outfit. Once inside, she removes her outer coat. If you thought she looked stunning before, well now she looked even more stunning, standing before you in a most alluring outfit. I can nearly see your hoop hen. Fuck's sake. Does this outfit make my bum look fat? She asked gingerly, twisting her body around to give you a good look at her. I think your outfit most flattering. Not at all, you look good enough to eat. Perhaps just a bit. Well, no, there's no hiding of it, right? You look good enough to eat. The look she gave you from deep within those pretty eyes of hers set your system alive. Positively glowing with happiness, she puts her arm back in yours. You walk on together. You move deeper into the club. It's a swanky affair. You find yourselves in a place to sit and make yourselves comfortable. I bet you've forgotten my name already. I knew I had to remember this. Your name is Kia. Ah, that's me. I would have been upset if you'd forgotten it. Okay, well, can you remember my age? Hen, you are 20. You're right. Then all of a sudden, oh, I love this tune, let's dance, she exclaims as she jumps up, takes your hand warmly and leads you off to the dance floor. Wow, she's hot. Watching her lithe-toned body as she dances to the music is hypnotic heaven. Yep, she's one hot honey. And there doesn't seem to be another soul in the entire club. After you dance to a few different tracks, you decide to go and sit back down. On the way back to your seats, you pass the bar and get yourselves both a drink. Once back at your seats, you get comfy, then flirt and chat with each other for a considerable amount of time. At some stage in the conversation, she said dreamily, "Don't you just love being here? Aren't all of the colours and lights fantastic?" She then asked. "Tell me, which did I say is my favourite colour?" "Yellow." Correct, so you were paying attention then. She smiled. She had a beautiful smile. It was the sort of smile that could make a man walk into a lamppost at 50 yards. She was very desirable. You continued to chat affectionately with each other. The conversation turned to memory and remembering things, at which point she asked, "When we were talking earlier, did I mention my age before or after I told you what I did?" Before or after? Oh. That's a fucking sneaky way of going about this. Did she tell me her age before or after? I think she told me her age before. Oh, thank fuck. I think people who get things right are a huge turn up. Yes, I love it when people are correct. Oh, gets it running down my leg. She laughs out loud while looking at you with a twinkle in her eye. You laugh with her. You spend the rest of that night shared in between playful dancing together and conversing about what the fuck, man. See, I'm finding it hard to read this because it's just either sentences, no other punctuation than a full stop, or just run-on sentences. But I'll take your the more time you spend with her, the more you find yourself infatuated with her. Alas, it seems all too soon. That it is early hours of the morning and your date draws to a close. It has been a wonderful night. She asks if she will see you again. She blushes profusely and tells you she would like that very much. You both agree to another date, although you insist she overrules your offer to escort her safely home. Promising you she didn't have far to go, she ends by saying, maybe next time. Once back at home, you head straight to bed and contemplate what a wonderful day it had been and what a wonderful girl you'd met. You're so happy. This is the best thing that's happened to you for a while. The more you think about it, the better you feel. If this carries on, who knows where it might lead. You can't wait for your next date. It is not long before you are in a deep sleep, your dreams happy, filled with the day's events. You arrive at the restaurant a little before time. You go inside to check your reservation. Almost as soon as you step inside, your gaze is diverted to your date's presence. She is a vision of absolute loveliness, seated at a table a little further into the restaurant. At almost the same time as you spot her, she looks up. On seeing you, her beautiful countenance lights up and she waves excitedly to you. You make your presence known to the concierge before making your way over to your table. Before you sit down, you greet her warmly with a kiss on each cheek. You admire her attire. She looks truly stunning. Her allure is almost unbearable. You cannot help but to start the evening by giving her a compliment. You tell her she looks divine and ask whether she would stand and give you a twirl, which appears to be an irresistible request, as she all but jumps out of her seat and starts vivaciously showing off her attire. Turning both this way and that, she is quite the show-off and stunningly attractive. Truly the stuff of dreams. You then offer yet another compliment, telling her you particularly like her hair, eyes, lips, clothes, shoes, her eyes. At which she blushes slightly and says, thank you. They say the eyes are a window to the soul, so I'm pleased you like what you see. She takes her seat again and gazes at you warmly. Why is she far away again? It was going to be a good night. You had not been in this restaurant before. You looked around, it was very pleasant. For some reason it was empty. Where was it? It had almost tranquil ambience. Aye, because there's no cunt here. In a mental note to yourself that this was a place you'd be likely to return to before long, you were approached by a pretty young waitress with some menus. Is this waitress going to be an air fucking sex mutant? Your date smiled at you and said, you should know me well enough by now to order me a drink. You smile and reply, no problemo. It's mineral water. She smiles at you warmly. Pair of you mull over the main menus, carefully scrutinising each dish until finally you're ready to order. I'm pleased we came here, she says. There's so much I like the look of. I feel like a chair in a sweet shop. Why didn't you order for me? Yes, she'll have the poultry. Sir, we have over 15 chicken the poultry, my good man. Poultry dish. Good choice. You know how to get me excited. Oh, chicken. Oh, chicken. You are confident it is a fine choice, so you repeat the order for yourself. The poultry times 2. Waitress makes a note of your orders. I'm surprised the waitress wasn't a big, sex monster. The waitress makes a note of your orders and relieves you of the menus, then retreats to the kitchen. You decide to strike up some conversation. How long have you worked for? What will you do when you finish studying? What are the chances of getting a job, at the moment? What will you do when you finish studying? Would find a good position and do a good job for a suitable candidate. You said you were a... Shit, I forgot. Maths, wasn't it? Maths. I find it most satisfying. My teacher tells me that my appetite for the subjects is most pleasing. That's enough talk about what I do. You're too serious, she says, and then is quiet for a moment where she gazes into your bemused face. She then laughs loudly and says, I know. She then playfully hides both her hands out of sight under the table and asks, "Tell me, am I wearing any jewellery on either of my wrists?" "Oh, you bitch." Yes. Wrong. Bastard. Your orders arrive at the table that look most appetising, and in no time at all the pair of you are enjoying your meal. Good food, a very special girl indeed. As far as your consent, life is feeling pretty good about now. You eat at a leisurely pace and enjoy all that is to be enjoyed. Once the main course is finished again, you are presented with menus, this time for desserts. And once again your choices are made and luxurious dishes ordered. The evening rolls smoothly by, and the pair of you enjoy lots of hearty conversation and laughter. All too quickly, as is always the case when no one is enjoying themselves, the evening draws to a close. It had been a lovely evening, you wondered, what next? Does she ready to speak, she places a finger on your lips and silences you and says, "I've had a great night. Would you like to escort me home?" Your response, "For you, anything." I love all that shite. Cab arrives quickly. You hold the door as she boards a taxi cab. As she passes close by, you notice a smell. Distinctive, intoxicating, enticing. She set your senses on fire. You board the cab close behind her, carefully close the door and make yourself comfortable opposite her. She instructs a cab driver as to your destination, at which the journey has started. As you both sit there looking at each other, you find yourself feeling a sense of contentment. "Was this the girl for you?" Shortly she exclaimed, I'm pleased I met you." Her eyes sparkling. "I have a good feeling about you." Then in a carefree sort of manner and with a big smile she asked, "Do you like tattoos?" You reply, "Yeah, I think they're totally awesome. Would you like to see my tattoo?" "Oh hey, that works every time." If you get a chance to respond. She loosens her top and leans towards you, and there just above her heaving bosom is displayed a very fine example of body art. A rose. Because nae cunts got a fucking rose tattoo, have they? Just like nae cunts got a tribal tattoo. You know, because we put tribe be a part of pal. Tribal tattoos, barbed wire, roses, skulls, flames, all that. Everybody's got their tattoos. Come up with something original for fuck's sake. Sorry, that's nothing to do with this game. I'm seeking all that shite. "Do you like my tribal tattoos?" "Oh, where did you get them?" "Everywhere." There, what do you think? Isn't it cute? Indeed a treat to behold. You wonder to yourself whether this exuberant display was likely to distract the cab driver and gone straight into the road. You tell her that you thought it most charming. Once she sat comfortably, she recites the story of the design of her tattoo, how she had done it on her 18th birthday, at which point she asks, "And my birthday is in which month?" "Oh, I don't remember her mentioning that." "Oh, I really don't remember that being mentioned." "Oh, fuck." "Birthday is in August." I'm going with August. "Correct." "Oh, fucking hell. Guesswork." "Okay then, let's see if you remember this. Which date did I say my birthday was on?" "I don't remember us saying what date." 12th. "Wrong, bastard." Then she said mischievously, "And not that I've decided whether or not to let you up to mine when we get there, but if I did, and you stayed the night, what would you give me to drink in the morning to wake up to?" "Coffee." That's what I like first thing in the morning." Some minutes went by quietly as you both just relaxed and enjoyed the ride then. All of a sudden she exclaims, with an extra cheeky smile, "I'm wearing thong panties." Somewhat thrown by this brashness of this statement, but highly amused, replied with a silent cough, "Gee, that's swell. You're not going to show me, are you? Worried that this really should be pushing it? Is this sort of thing that made accidents happen?" "Same here. Or show me." Fuck it, show me." "I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?" She laughed cheekily while gazing warmly into your eyes. "For too long, See, that's funny. The guy's got two right there, but gets it wrong everywhere else. But his earlier examples actually say, "Before too long, you reach your destination as the cab pulls up to a halt outside a modern looking block of apartments. You look at her, she smiles and says, Would you like to come in? You tell her you would love to. She smiles again. You pay the cab driver, then open the door for your lovely date, and the pair of you exit the cab. Oh fuck, skipped that by accident. She turns and looks at you, eyes sparkling. I'm up on the 5th floor, let's take the lift. Huh, it's funny, but I always dreamt of the lift breaking down and getting stuck in there with a handsome stranger, and falling wildly in love and having nothing to do but keep each other company until we are rescued. Please let the lift break down. You follow her over to the lift, at which she presses the button, and as our lift is already on that floor, a bell sounds as set on the oh fuck, I can't read, I forgot how to read. A set of the lift doors slides smartly open. You both walk into the lift. She presses the button for the 5th floor, and with audible warning the doors smoothly close. As you stand next to her in awe of her beauty, totally besotted by all that was her, you feel yourself swiftly elevating as the lift makes its way upward. All of a sudden the lights start to flicker, and the lift comes to a swift halt, accompanied by the sound of electric motors losing power. There's a brief second or two in darkness, then the lights flicker again, and finally settle, illuminated. There's a strange whirring noise. You look at each other apprehensively. She laughs, but only as a nervous reaction. The whirring noise stops, but the lights are on and the lift is not moving. She vigorously presses the lift button. Surely not, she exclaims. This has never happened before. Perhaps it will come back on in a second, she says, calming herself down. 5 minutes or so pass and the lift still hasn't moved. That's it, I'm using the emergency phone. She presses the emergency button and moves close to the speaker to talk, but nothing happens. No way, tell me this isn't happening. An element of panic entering her voice again. You check your mobile phone and notice there is no signal. You calmly reassure that whatever the problem, someone is bound to notice before long, and that you are not going to be stuck in there forever. You try to prise the doors open with your fingers, but to no avail. You check all the buttons in the emergency phone and the console. Indeed, nothing gets any response. You scan the inside of the lift. There appears to be no obvious way of your predicament, so you suggest that you make yourself comfortable and wait. Take a leisurely seat on the floor of the lift and look up at her. A smile creeps across your face as you think to yourself that if you really were to be stuck in the lift for a while, you might as well make the best of it. You think for a second, then decide to calm the mood by asking her about her hobbies. So tell me more about gymnastics, won't it? She looks down at you sitting on the floor. Oh, perhaps you're right, she smiles. She takes a seat opposite you. After all, I did say I wanted to be stuck in a lift with a handsome stranger. It seems I've got my wish. I mean, I know you're not quite a stranger, but you're handsome, she smiled shyly. I've been practicing gymnastics since I was a little girl, which has been very demanding, but it keeps you super fit, and of course I'm very flexible. She looks at you and smiles a naughty smile. You laugh gently. She was starting to relax. She obviously got a lot out of what she did. You remember that that was not the only activity she spoke of enjoying, so you say, you also spoke of dancing, wasn't it? I've always loved to dance. There is nothing better than expressing yourself with body and soul to the sound of music. Sounds like you enjoy it very much. I'm thirsty. I don't suppose you have anything to wet my mouth hidden about your person, do you? Let's see. Oh. Check a large zip fuck's sake, I thought that was going to be something else here. Check a large zip pocket in your jacket where you sometimes keep many cans of soda for just in case moments of this, but alas, there are none to be found. I guess I'll just have to wait. Let's pretend we were up at my apartment and I had just gone off to the kitchen to get some drinks. What would you have? You say, mineral water. I can imagine the taste of it in my mouth. You catch each other's gaze and laugh. Are you mistaken? Is she falling for you? If only you can play your cards right for a bit longer. Perhaps getting stuck in the lift would be the thing that brought you together. That brought you together. Just like I bought this fucking game. She looks at you playfully for a moment and asks, do you remember what I said to you in the cab at my underwear? She smiles mischievously. Thong panties. You remembered. As we've got nothing better to do, let me show you. Shut your eyes while I get ready, no peeking. You can open them now. This is a game that anybody can buy. She starts to slowly dance in front of you in nothing more than her underwear. Underwear, W-A-R-E. What do you think? Pretty hot, huh? Taylor she looks incredible and asks you to take pictures of her on your phone. Those three answers aren't really good answers. Most becoming.
Why?
You barrage with compliments, seem to excite her further. You gaze deeply into each other's eyes. You find yourself being drawn closer and closer together. I'm losing my voice here. I've not spoke for this amount of time in a while. That's half an hour of talking. No used to this. Before you know it, you can resist each other no longer. Fall into each other's arms, and the rest, as they say, is history. Be mine forever. Aye, alright. Go ahead then. Wow, that was a brilliant game. Hey, that was a brilliant game and video, wasn't it? A slideshow of weird renders with me just fucking talking over it. Cracking. Can I skip the credits? I can't. Aye, big thanks to James W. Thomas for his relentless support to the all 2.5 people that made this game. Thank you for playing. If you enjoyed this game and thought it was fun, please let others know. Please rate the game highly if you think it deserves it. This will help others know that it's one to look at. Thank you, Ingenious Fun. Until next time. $240 Microsoft points. 240 Microsoft points there wasted on that fucking excuse for a game. Went over the half-hour mark from my video. 32 odd minutes. This is going to be like a fucking 10 gig file. Oh look, gallery pics are unlocked. Whether I unlock? Whoa, that was well worth it, wasn't it? How do I unlock the rest? Do I get them by getting different answers? Oh, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, like I said in the previous videos, it's nearly Christmas. It's nearly fucking Christmas. What am I playing next time? I'm playing Quiet Please. Don't know anything about it. Looks like pixel style, so about as good as DLC Quest and the Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. I'll see you tomorrow.